Hi, everyone. So I've been gone for a little while. I haven't uploaded a video, and I kind of wanted to talk about 2024, 2025. Um, I've kind of gone through what I would call a creative slump. I'm struggling with putting together ideas around paper crafting that I find interesting and that I would hope you would find interesting as well watching my videos. And so I've kind of been um, trying to figure out how do I get myself out of a creative slump? How do I post more often or at least more consistently? And how do I keep the creativity flowing? It's not that I haven't been creative in the last 8 weeks. I just haven't been creative with paper. And I think one of the reasons that I'm struggling so much is that for me, paper crafting takes a long time. Whether I'm stamping for cards or putting together layouts, they're not a short process for me. So when I get a few moments of time in my week or day, um, I don't necessarily have time to think through a full concept. And so things sit on my desk, and then my desk gets messy, and then I get um, a little frustrated. And you can kind of see if you look back there, I've got stuff on my desk, and my desk is messy. And for about 2 weeks at the end of December, I had a very clean desk. There was nothing on it, and it made me feel very, very good. I did do a bunch of cleaning up in my office. I've tried to organize things in a little bit better fashion as part of the process of being in this creative slump. And that's helped a little bit, but still, I'm still sort of struggling with the amount of time it takes me. So, so I've been creative in other ways, meaning I've been doing other things to be creative, but they just haven't been around paper crafting. They've been, I'm learning watercoloring, and I can do a watercolor exercise or time in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and I can set it aside, let it dry, and I can be done with it. And I don't have to think about all the steps that are necessary to put a video together or to finish a layout or to embellish a layout. So, so again, I just wanted to come on and say, I know I disappeared for those of you who have been watching my videos, and I'm well aware of it. But I also didn't want to come on and just throw something together. I did put two videos. I did try to create two videos. One was around a kit, and then another, well, they were both around kits. And I filmed them and I started looking at them, and I didn't like them. Plain and simple. I didn't like them. I didn't feel like they were adding value in any sort of way. I wasn't really either teaching something new or interesting, and I wasn't. I was just creating things, but not necessarily creating them in a way that I thought was relevant or helpful to anyone. So I didn't publish them. I didn't feel like it was worth your time or my time. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out what is the best move forward for me on the channel. I still do love paper crafting. I love stamping. I love creating layouts. And I still want to do those things. I'm just trying to figure out what is the best way for me to be creative in a short amount of time. I started a new job. I had a lot of family things happen in the last few weeks, and it just kind of took away that extra time that I had had in 2024 towards the latter part of 2024, and will be that way into 2025. So, what does that mean moving into 2025? Obviously, we're in the third week, fourth week of 2025, and I haven't posted anything. As I mentioned, I am working on something. You can kind of see on my desk there. And I'm actually pretty happy with it. So it's something that you should see coming up in the next day or so, hopefully, as I finish it out and get a chance to film it. But I probably won't have a chance to do quite as much as maybe what I did early in 2024. But I do hope to have a couple of things happen in 2025. One of the things I would like to do is do a live event each month. For me, live events are actually more enjoyable than filming, and I've done those before, and you've seen them scattered throughout. And the reason is a it gives me a chance to build community and to talk with people. And in a lot of my previous jobs, I spent a lot of time standing up on stage and talking, and so for me, it's a little bit more natural than maybe filming. Though filming's not difficult, it just all the editing process and everything just adds a lot of time to the whole process of YouTube. And so I really think I would like to do something once a month. I might center it around a kit or some kits that are coming up, where I might center it on a paper pack or a scrapbooking workshop um, that I'm using. Include maybe templates or sketches for scrapbook layouts, those kinds of things, and spend late afternoon, early evening on the Pacific Coast, just scrapbooking live once a month, and that sounds more interesting to me. I have an idea using the birthday kits that came out this month that I could do something with that. So, so I think I'm going to try that and see if I do something, say, the third week of each month. That gives me a chance to get a look at the new kits, get them in, get them designed, and then create something with them, create cards, create scrapbook layout, spend a couple of hours just hanging out on a Wednesday evening. So that's one thought. Another thought is really to just um, release the pressure of posting every week something new, and really just try to be consistent each month on posting a couple of times each month. And that might help me as well. Again, like I said, my process tends to be fairly long. And so what you see is, even though my videos tend to be long, closer to the hour mark, there's a lot of prep that I've done prior to even sitting down and doing the video and then editing the video. And I've got to figure out how to cut some of that out to make it um, uh, more manageable for me, and my taking on a job, a regular outside of the home job, and all the other responsibilities that I have. Uh, so anyway, I just wanted to pop on, give you kind of an update where I'm at, and kind of let you know what's going on. And you'll see some things that may not be to the volume that I did in 2024, but I do want to still continue with the channel. I still want to create, and I like creating, and I like sharing creating. And so for me, I just need to figure out the best mechanism. So over the next couple of months, you may see me trying things that may or may not stick. And I would love to get feedback. What would you like to see? What would be helpful for you? How can I maybe um, make your process simpler? Again, I don't have a lot of tips and tricks. I kind of don't do that. I just play, and then if I like it, then I move forward with it. And so I'm sort of different than other YouTubers or other people who are giving you lots of tips and tricks on how to optimize things or do things um, more simply, because my brain just doesn't work that way. I just sit and I play with paper, and I hope that it comes out, and that's why it takes me longer than probably it takes a lot of other YouTubers that you may follow. All right, so that's sort of it in summation of what's going on with me. Like I said, I do have something on my desk, so I'm hoping to get that out sooner rather than later, and take a look for my lives to come up. I was hoping to do one on Wednesday this week, which would be the 22nd, but my order hasn't come in yet. It's probably not going to come in until tomorrow, so I probably won't have time to get something made up for tomorrow afternoon live, but maybe the following Wednesday, since January is a long month and we have 5 Wednesdays in the month. I might try and get something ready for the following Wednesday for a live. So look for those lives to be posted, and hopefully you'll join me on continuing my paper crafting, scrapbooking journey. And you might see some things thrown in that are not quite paper crafting in the traditional sense, but I might throw in some of those watercolor things that I've been doing and seeing if I can take some of those pieces that I'm making and turn them into paper crafts. So be on the lookout for that. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. I really appreciate your support last year and into this year. And I look forward to connecting with you guys a little more in 2025. And feel free to leave me a comment on things that you would like to see. Um, and I will see you on the next video.